Sunday. It all began on Friday, of course, with Mauricio Pochettino unbeaten as Spurs boss. Arsenal dropping points. Pochettino unbeaten as Spurs boss. Arsenal dropping points. Everton 3 defeats without scoring a single goal at the start of the season. Manchester United 2 down inside 10 minutes, winning 3-2, and West Ham unbeaten, ending Brighton's start after those 2 4-goal shows for Roberto De Zerbi. And today, Aston Villa winning again 3-1 at Burnley. Manchester City were pegged back to 1-1, 88th minute. Newcastle 1 up, Liverpool 68 minutes with 10. Newcastle 1 up, Liverpool 68 minutes with 10 men. Darwin Nunez with both goals, including a 94-minute winner. So 3 games in, and already we only have one team with a 100% record. No prizes for guessing who that is. The reigning champions and treble winners Manchester City have 9 out of 9. West Ham, Spurs, Liverpool and Arsenal have 7. And as I say, unfortunately for Everton, all 3, Luton, Burnley and Sheffield United also yet to get a point on the board. But as you can see, Luton and Burnley, the newly promoted teams, have only played twice.
You're going to, as well as be goalkeeper, you're going to be translator. Just ask him before he goes how extraordinary a day that was for him and what it means to be Liverpool's hero.
Foi grande dia, extraordinário dia para ti e como tu te sente aí por ter sido o homem da partida nesse jogo.
La verdad que me siento muy bien, muy contento por el equipo, por la entrega de mis compañeros. La verdad que lo hicieron muy bien después de la expulsión de Berg. Quedamos con 10 jugadores y es muy difícil mantener un partido y más cuando vas perdiendo 1-0. La verdad que supimos tener cabeza y controlar el juego y la verdad que estoy muy feliz, muy satisfecho por el trabajo que vengo haciendo y la verdad que felicitar a mis compañeros.
Trent, going to translate for us? I'm joking.
You
Ali,
think I can translate that? No, he said he's very happy. He say about the team. The team did a really good job after we were one last player on the pitch.
For a team that's done it all, even for that, I mean, what an extraordinary day.
It's unbelievable, to be honest. It was something very special out there today. You know, you come here with a game plan.
Went out the window quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. Yeah, you come here with a game plan. You want to dictate possession. You want to control the game. You want to try and kill the atmosphere as quick as possible and as much as possible, because you know that's a big advantage for them. But that wasn't the case, and we've had to do it the hard way, the very hard way. And I think we have made it difficult, but you know, out there we dug deep. We all pulled in together. It was something for the ages, to be honest. One of our best performances since, you know, the manager's come in, and we've had some outstanding performances as a team, as individuals, but I think we'll look back on this game as something very, very special.
Alisson, within the group, do you just feel like only Liverpool can do things like that?
Yeah, you cannot take Liverpool underestimated even in a game like that. But to be honest, even when we play against them here last season, they had 1 player sent off, and was really hard to play against 10 men. When you play as a unit, you can do so many things on the pitch. You can make the pitch be smaller. With the quality that we have in the team, we can do so many things. And we said in the change room in the halftime that we should believe we're going to have chances, and we should believe that we are capable of doing something here tonight. And we did it. I think this is on the history among so many games that we play, so many.
Just behind Barcelona, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I think that game, no comparison. But this one is one of a kind.
Trent, right towards the end, I think it was perhaps an injury time. You're in the corner and you just let out such an outpouring of emotion. What's going through your mind there? The first half an hour, perhaps?
You know how difficult it is. I think you dig together as a team. I mean, it sounds strange, but almost going down to 10 men, it brings the team tighter and closer together. It makes you stronger. And you have to do the extra yards. You have to fill in the gaps. You can't switch off. And we've all pulled together. Like Ali said, we spoke at half time about the belief that we had for what we wanted to do.
And did you genuinely believe?
I mean, you don't genuinely believe you're going to win the game, but you know if you stick together, you've got chances. And I think, you know, the mentality at half time is You know, you're not coming out here and you're not trying to, you know, score 2 goals straight away. You want to hang into the last 10, 15 minutes, give yourself a chance, and know that they'll get tired as well. And you'll hit them on the counter, and I think we've executed that game plan. We changed, and the lads that came on, outstanding. Jarrell Kwanzaa, absolutely phenomenal in his first game for us, coming on in an atmosphere and an environment like this is extraordinary, and to hold his own and the way he's performed is outstanding. You know, everyone, Darwin, Harvey, everyone that came on was outstanding.
Just at the start, after the booking, which perhaps you're a bit unlucky with, I mean, your heart must have been in your mouth when you pull back Anthony Gordon.
Nah, then things, it's always difficult, especially when you're away from home. You know, they can go against you, and you know, it was a bit of a mistake from me, and you know, it didn't help with the crowd on top of me and the team. And
you just tell for people at home, because very few people have that experience where a really vociferous crowd like that gets on top of you and you make a mistake. How hard is it then to steady yourself?
Oh, it is, of course, but you know, luckily me and the team are experienced in these things. We've played in difficult environments, we've played in difficult games, difficult situations, and we've been able to pull through. So we knew deep down that we had a chance to carry on and go and perform. Of course, concede the goal. We got a man sent off, but deep down we always believed we could leave with a result. And to leave here with 3 points is a good thing and a very, very difficult thing, but to do it in the way that we did was something that you know, we'll be very proud of, and we'll look back on this game with fond memories.
And lastly, Alex, your most ever saves in a Premier League game, were you just thinking, if I can keep my team in it, keep it to 1-0, then perhaps we can do something extraordinary?
Was that many?
I'll tell you what the best one was that sticks in my mind. There was one from Almiron, I think, at 1-0.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one was really good. I'm here for that. This is part of my job. I'm there to help the team, and the team is there to try to help me and to avoid them to have chances. But if they have, I always say it to the boys, somebody needs to be closer to the shot, making it more difficult to the striker or who is shooting, and making my life easier as well to read the moment. But today was about passion. Today was about believing to the end. Like coming from after the game, we played against Bournemouth as well with 45 minutes without 30 minutes without Maka as well, showed already how good we could be with 10 men. We have to take that now forward and do that with 11 players, keep that high level, focus in every challenge, focus in every moment, and really believe that we can do something this season, something special this season with this team. So many talks around us about our feelings about the transfer window. Please don't put words in our mouth. We are together, we believe in ourselves, and we show that here against Newcastle in a really tough place, getting the 3 points after the circumstances. So this is something that we have to use. It will be even better for us if we can use this forward now.
Well done. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
0-0, but before we get to the goal and indeed the red card, Trent Alexander-Arnold has been right at the centre of that first half. This is 5 minutes 4 seconds in, Michael. Yellow card.
Yeah, well, I've got no problem with the yellow card for throwing the ball away, but I wish the referee had just give a foul. This is a definite foul. I mean, he gets bundled over off the pitch. He slides about 6 yards off the pitch and doesn't even get a foul for it. So that would have avoided the yellow card straight away. However, once he didn't give the foul, you can't show dissent like that. You can't throw the ball away. So I agree in a roundabout way with the yellow, and then he gets very, very lucky.
36 seconds later, Les. Could this easily, should it have been another yellow?
Well, the truth is, if you look at that as an incident on its own, if he hasn't been booked before, he gets booked for that. Incident on its own, if he hasn't been booked before, he gets booked for that. 1,000,000% he gets booked for that because of the way the rules are. He's knocked the ball past him and he's just taken him out. OK, Gordon's gone down easy, but I think he...
With it. As I say, if the ref did the job in the first place, he wouldn't have even had a yellow card. But that is a yellow card. I think he's very lucky to be on the pitch.
OK, then he was involved, again, getting that pass from Mo Salah for Anthony Gordon's goal.
Yeah, ball into... It wasn't a great ball from Mo Salah into Trent, but Anthony Gordon, who I think has started the game unbelievably well, and gets on the end of it, goes through, and then ends up scoring a really, really good goal.
Yeah, just his second Premier League goal for Newcastle. Lifelong Everton fan, just to rub it in as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's have a look at the goal in a little bit more detail. You know, I think Mo Salah here, he doesn't give him the best of balls, does he, Les? I think Mo Salah here, he doesn't give him the best of balls, does he, Les?
Yeah. On his left foot as
On
well.
his left foot, but it's obviously just a bad touch, isn't it?
Yeah. And then he's quite fortunate because he tugs his shirt there, but he doesn't manage to stop him. Because if he does tug his shirt and it stops him, he goes off as well. So,
I just want to stop it here, Hitch, but if Gordon goes down here, look at that. I mean, he's got a full grab of the shirt. Gordon, that. I mean, he's got a full grab of the shirt. Gordon decides to stay on his feet, and it was the right decision, Steve, because he runs through and he knocks it away. I'm not sure whether he meant to hit it through his legs, and it's 1-0 to Newcastle.
50,000 Geordies don't care whether...
Legs, and it's 1-0 to Newcastle.
50,000 Geordies don't care whether he did or he didn't. Newcastle 1-0 in front. Right, then 27 minutes in, the huge talking point of this first half. What was your initial reading of this, Les?
my initial reading was it's a foul, and you heard me shout straight away, if it's a foul, it's a sending off. Because for me, if goes through, after that, he's in on goal. He's shooting against the goalkeeper, so it's a goal-scoring opportunity. And now we've seen it. For me, I think the referee made the right decision.
Are you in total agreement?
Yeah, if you break it down into two things, is it a foul? Well, when you look at it, yes, we'll have a look at it now. And then you've got to say, right, well, if it's a foul, is it a goal-scoring opportunity? Is he the last man? And the answer is yes again. So, yeah, so you end up saying, well, yeah, it's probably a yellow card. A red card. Here it is in full speed. At this time, I thought, he's won the ball and he's done well. He wins it. And there's an even better clip. I think this last clip is even more clear, let's say. This is the one that shows it really, really well. So we'll just look at it in this time first, and then we'll probably just have a little look back. But you see here, watch Virgil van Dijk's right foot colliding with Isaac's right foot there, and then he wins the ball. So we just take it back a little bit. I'm sure people saw it first time, but that's the momentum, isn't it, there,
yeah.
Les?
And that's it. He gets the clip there, and
Les?
And that's it. He gets the clip there, and normally, you know, we give referees a bit of stick because they don't get decisions right. I think he's got the decision absolutely bang on, and I think he deserves credit for making the...
John Brooks.
And like I said, when I saw it first time round, I thought...
John Brooks.
And like I said, when I saw it first time round, I thought... And, you know, you've been in this situation loads of times yourself where the only way the person can get the ball is if they go through you first, and that's what it looked like from where I was. We're spot on. And like I said, if he doesn't get tackled, he's through on goal, and it's spot on. And like I said, if he doesn't get tackled, he's through on goal, and it's scoring up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is going to split opinion throughout the world whether this is a red or not. But I think you can quite clearly see a good fraction of a second beforehand. Then he just goes through Isaac before he gets the ball. If he uses his body and pushes him like this or something else, but to actually bring him down with your foot, you're running the risk. And I say through gritted teeth, I think it's the right decision.
OK, Virgil van Dijk's first red card.
باريس سان جيرمان يجد بديل مبابي في الدوري البرتغالي. قالت تقارير صحفية إن نادي باريس سان جيرمان قد توصل إلى اختيار مهاجم جديد لتعويض الرحيل المنتظر لكيليان مبابي هذا الصيف. وقالت صحيفة آس إسبانيا إن سان جيرمان يتفاوض حاليا مع بينفيكا البرتغالي لضم غونزالو راموس. وأشارت الصحيفة الرياضية أن المبلغ الذي يتم التفاوض عليه حوله حاليا بين الناديين يتراوح بين 70 إلى 80 مليون يورو. لعب المهاجم البالغ من العمر 21 عاما 30 مباراة مع بنفيكا في موسم 2022-2023. سجل 19 هدفا في الدوري و27 في جميع المسابقات، وساهم في 12 تمريرة حاسمة. تألق منتخب البرتغال خلال مونديال 2022 في قطر، حيث قاد أداؤه الإيجابي كريستيانو رونالدو لبدء المباراة على مقعد البدلاء بدلا من المهاجم الشاب الذي سجل 4 أهداف في 7 مباريات مع منتخب بلاده. وكانت صحيفة داميرو البريطانية قد كشفت في وقت سابق عن بدء ليفربول مفاوضة مع سان جيرمان للتعاقد مع مبابي خلال فترة الانتقالات الصيفية الحالية. ولفتت الصحيفة إلى أن الريدز يجري محادثات مع سان جيرمان لضم اللاعب بالغ من العمر 24 عاما على سبيل الإعارة.